the California Senate. And we had breakfast at Green Street Restaurant in Pasadena. Maybe I should tell a white lie and say it was in Arcadia. Greg was there, and he was asking our law firm to have a fundraiser for him, and I still remember sitting there having breakfast, getting to learn about him. I'd heard some good things. We had a common friend, Mark Byrne, and so I asked him, "Are you married?" "Yes." "How did you meet your wife?" "I met her on a blind date." "What's your wife's name?" "Eve." And I think, Adam and Eve.
Told that story.
And I knew how that went because I met my wife on a blind date, and her name is Jerry, and we are Tom and Jerry. Adam had a distinguished career in the California State Senate. He went there in 1996. Something that's probably little known, but he had a huge effect on this area. He authored Senate Bill 1847, Chapter 1021. It was a 1998 law that started the Pasadena Blue Line that would later become the Gold Line, and he's often referred to as the father of the Gold Line. And now we have our Gold Line station, and it all comes back to He went to Congress in 2001. Well, let me back up. This guy has everything. He has a college degree from Stanford. He has a law degree from Harvard. You're going to find out how charming he is. In 2010, he was the only congressman to participate in the inaugural Washington, D.C. triathlon. In 2014, he did a 7-day bike ride from San Francisco to Los Angeles, a charity ride. I think that's a long way to go in a car. And he did it on a bike. So he's the educational pedigree, nice guy, athletic. He's got everything. You're the type of guy that those of us hate to see these guys that are everything. He's athletic, he's charming, he's totally middle of the road, and he has a great sense of humor. And I know I don't want to make this political, but the President Trump, when there was a federal judge that blocked the travel ban, referred to the federal judge as, quote, a so-called judge. And our speaker tweeted that federal judge was appointed by the so-called President of the United States and confirmed by the so-called Senate. Maybe he should read the so-called Constitution. That was retweeted at least 43,000 times. Adam is the ranking member on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. He is in the Intelligence Gang of Eight, which are the leaders in Congress that are briefed on classified matters by the executive branch. In the Senate, we have on that Gang of Eight, Mitch McConnell, the majority leader, Chuck Schumer, the minority leader, and two from the Select Committee on Intelligence, Richard Burr and Mark Warner. I hope those are still the members. And in the House of Representatives, Paul Ryan is on it, the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, the minority leader, and then two from the Select Committee on Intelligence, which is Devin Nunes and Adam Schiff. So I have to tell you, this is the way my wife and I feel about you, and we've known you for so long. I'm hopeful that someday I will be introducing you as Senator Schiff. And I'm hopeful that someday I'll be introducing you as Mr. President. But this morning, I'm proud to introduce my friend, Adam Schiff.
Wow, that was some introduction. That's a lot to live up to. Thank you so much for inviting me.